we're live. We're doing the thing that the live people do when they go onto the internet to attack others. 皆さん、おはようございます。こんばんは。こんにちは。こんにちは。I don't think that's a real thing. Don't remember that. That's not good. いやー、この間本当に楽しかったです。本当に。I had a blast. Yeah, I had a blast just in the interview the other day. It was super fun. Do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gotta do the I do love this song. Yeah, if any of you don't know Stream Beats, it's awesome. Live. Good evening, Bridgewater. Now I'm impressed. Now I'm truly impressed because not only were you always first in Twitch, but now you're also the first guy in YouTube. That's dedication. That's commitment. That's commitment. こんばんは。最近どうですか？忙しい？仕事は？ Did you enjoy the interview the other day? インタビューは楽しかったですか？どう思った？ Man, there were a lot of things that we talked about that really made me like think and revisit kind of just everything that you know or something. The interview was interesting. Yeah, I've never done like a real interview before, especially not like live or anything like that. I don't know if it was what I wanted it to be, which was less about entertainment and more about like actually digging into David's brain to figure out like how can we make learning better? Like how can we make learning better in that way, you know? Time for my coffee. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty excited about this coffee. I don't know. Are you a coffee guy? コーヒー好きですか？私はね、コーヒー大好きなんですよ。大好きなんです。大好きすぎて、大戦記まで。I love coffee so much that I bought a roaster. I roast my own coffee. I'm at that level where it's like, yeah. Too much for me. It might be too much coffee. But yeah, things about the interview. I was. Is this where this again? There we go. Yeah. I mean, I think there was like maybe some stuff that could have been done better, but overall I was happy. Yeah, now I'm like kind of like I haven't done my own roasting for a while. Oh, you tried it? Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I liked it enough to buy a bigger roaster. And then the main reason is like I was working at home a lot and I love coffee. So I was buying a lot of coffee. It became like my hobby like 3 years ago, really getting into coffee. So I was kind of like gonna save a lot of money. Kekko kasegu kara. If I ever talk to you in Japanese, I'm gonna call you Hashimizu-san. Hashimizu-san. Oh dang, that's good. Oh. Oni voice?
How about now? How about now? How about now? So whenever I open Discord, Oni voice happens. Andres! Hey! Thank you so much for coming all the way over here to the YouTube. いらっしゃい。ありがとうございます。いや、元気ですよ。元気ですよ。元気ですよ。アンドレスは元気 Thanks, Bridge. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it yet, but I did an interview with my old friend David. He was like my Japanese language mentor, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. We did it on Saturday. The video is up there if you want to check it out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, it was good. I think life has been like a little weird, but mostly it's been great. Just happy. It's, you know, it's a good, there's waves of life, that's for sure. もう波があるよね。もうI saw the interview, but I didn't, it's fine. It's fine. I think it was good. Like, I learned so much personally about like input, and it really reaffirmed my kind of guess that I think David touched on it. The idea that, what did he say? He was like, he talked about how when he was doing all input, he said he's like, no, I don't remember ever like saying anything out loud. And that shocked me. You'll watch it for sure. Yeah, man. If you have time, I got rid of the beginning part, so at least it's slightly shorter. Still getting used to YouTube, but so far I am enjoying all of its benefits, except for the money part. But I don't really care about that at the moment. I'm just excited to kind of start making more YouTube content. I just put out another video. Me and my family went to Hokkaido. We just did like we went all around. Went up a mountain. We went to the water area. We went to my friend's farm. It was a lot of fun. I added some of our emotes to the BTTV thing, I think. So I don't know if it's connected or working, but I did that. But yeah, I think in Bridgewater, I wonder if you are this type of person. But David said he like never really spoke aloud. Like he never for example, when I'm watching a TV show, なんか僕がテレビとか見てるときに I like never I mean I always kind of like especially way more when I was first studying, I would really often repeat the stuff that they'd say. Like you say something, they say like, I was like, oh, that's interesting, and I'd be like, for example, if they said like 今ならいいよ. You got the notification for that video 10 hours later and half panicking that I had missed a live stream. That's funny. Interesting. I didn't know it like re-notified you. There might be a way of changing that, but probably not. That's probably, you might have all notifications on, and that's why. Which it's really good. I think it's a little bit, ちょっと薄い. It's a little weak in terms of a little under extracted under extracted. But yeah, so I think I'd really love to delve into this psychology behind internal thinkers and external thinkers. And I'm really starting to believe that for internal thinkers, they need to go more of an input route, and external thinkers need to go more of an output route. Now, you still need both. Oh, the travel video. 10 hours. Yeah. I did upload it basically when you guys were asleep, which in hindsight, I realized I probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I thought today, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about, if you guys have anything to talk about, go for it, but I kind of wanted to, like, I don't know, review the uploading one video. Wait, hasn't uploaded? It won't do. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, like review about the interview. I love this song. I really appreciate the music that Stream Beats puts out for their own more personal type stuff. Ryan King, I think his name. It's like they're actually creative, not just like pooping out some cookie cutter crap. Some of it sounded like that, but like this song where he's like, oh, I'm gonna slow it down. What happens if we slow it down? I really appreciate that. I don't know, for those of you who watched the interview, what surprised you the most? For me, it kind of, I was like, なんだろうね。なんか本当に多分僕が一番びっくりしたのはもう全くアウトプットがなかったこと。I think the thing for me was that like he didn't have, there's no output basically before he went to Japan. That was pretty surprising to me. I don't know about you guys. But yeah. I think the fact that, you know, okay. The fact that he had very, like, no output almost, but then also he did have a young childhood experience to Japanese. He said his dad was a judo teacher. Like, there's a couple, like, ecchi. That's very inappropriate, Zenny. I would appreciate. What's up, man? That is good. It's like, so as to your theory, bummer, of internal and external thinkers, I'm not convinced, and part of that is from my interest in neuro-linguistic programming. Dude, please enlighten me. It's just a theory, right? And even if it's not purely true, if it's partly true, I think it's still really useful information. It means, like, in some cases, this is true. That would still be really useful information. As a teacher, like from a teaching perspective, 先生っていうか、日本語教師としてそれ結構役に立つと思いますよね。なんか、少しでも、正しいっていうのであれば、役に立つし、その学生とか生徒を教えるときにそれなんか、君はちょっとこういう教え方だと教え方だとあんまり良くなくて Sure. One second. How's that? Is that too low or is that good enough? Thank you, Andres. I appreciate the feedback. Always. Always and for. Oh, I guess my mic was a little far away, too. There we go. That should be a little bit better for my mic as well. Switch from my phone. Can type at a reasonable speed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know what neuro-linguistic programming is. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah. It's perfect now. Yeah. Yo, Jelly Brother Billy Bossu. Irashai. Good to see you, man. Oh, it actually is the study of the structure of subjective experience. Okay. Yeah, volume letter the better. Music no longer competes with your speech. Yay! Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. Thanks, man. Yeah, I saw your comment. I think I commented back. But yeah, I'll just say this: if I hadn't spent that video took a very long time for two reasons. Uploading everything from my phone to Google Drive and then like figuring out how to do that right, that took forever. And then two, because I don't have a very big Google Drive, so I had to like do it in pieces. And then, oh wait, I wonder if I have a free OneDrive account because I paid for the thing. I'll have to think about that. I'll also actually have to think about a couple things. Real quick, do you guys think it's worth to pay this Microsoft subscription rather than buying PowerPoint, Excel, Word, all, etc. straight up? Like the yearly subscription to keep paying for all of the Microsoft products, or should I just buy it one time? I feel like I should just buy it one time. And you buy it like I'm just worried. I feel like they're gonna, you know, screw me over or something. Open Office. I used that a long time ago. I can't not use Excel. I can get with Word, whatever, but PowerPoint I've gotten really used to, and PowerPoint's very good. I don't really need Word too much. So if it was just Word, I'd probably just be using Google Docs or something. But with PowerPoint and then Excel, Google Sheets is fine, but Excel is just excels. What's up, Cosmokes? How's it going, man? What website do I use to find Japanese subs? What's up, man? Are you talking about like for a show that doesn't have Japanese subs? Because at least right now, I have never really needed to find Japanese subs for any type of studying. But it depends on what kind of content you're talking. Yeah, I was thinking the stuff like Anna Melon, SRT files. Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about. I have never used a website. If you check in the pinned message, we have a Discord. I don't know if you're in the Discord. I guarantee somebody in our Discord knows about that. I'm thinking Zenny might. But Zenny, you don't have to message. I know you're working. I'm curious as to what for. Are you using it because you want to like look at the scripts or something like that, and you kind of want to like, I don't know, for like mining or something? You're on holiday. Zenny's on holiday. Okay, Zenny's on holiday. Do you know about any? Do you know any websites where you can find SRT files? It says Cosmokes. Are you? I see that you might have a Twitch. Did you know about me from Twitch? Are you new through YouTube. Did you find me through YouTube? Ohi oishii. Umai. You're from Twitch. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes the names are a little bit different, so I gotta kind of like reconfigure them. I knew Zenny would know. I knew he'd know at least one. Kitsuneko. Kitsuneko. There you go. So there's one for subtitle sites. Sends mining and Anki cards. Okay, let me just, before you get into all that, buddy, what am I, Canadian? Saying buddy out here. There's a different website you might know about. Hold on. Shoot. I don't know if it's on here. Is it this? Huh? Okay. Check out this. Cosmox. I gotta say Cosmo. But then Cosmox is pretty fun to say. Or is it Cosmo KZ? So check out Immersion Cosmo. Okay. Cosmoku. Kozumoku. Kozumoku. I gotta do Cosmoke. Okay. Yo, check out that website. Because this basically, I think, does what you already are attempting to do. And it has a lot of anime, so it might already have the content that you're looking for. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, I'm so glad somebody gave me this. Maybe it was even Zenny. Somebody a while ago gave me this, and then I was like, dang. Well, I even had the link in this giant list of links. I couldn't find it. So yeah, very easy to forget about. But it is a very, I go there sometimes for my lessons when I want to find real Japanese. It's very hard to find real Japanese. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Please do not trust Japanese sentences that come from like Weblio or like Jisho or some kind of dictionary. They're very unreliable in terms of native Japanese. I'll just say natural Japanese, okay? Some of them might be perfect, but it's too unreliable. So don't go to those websites for real Japanese, okay? Please. What do I think is good? Sup, Geo? I see your comments, Bridge. I think Google is good. I'm going to copy paste what you're saying into a Word document or something. So give me a second. That way I don't lose it. Because it's very interesting. This man is typing. This man switched from a phone to a PC. Imagine if he was just in the bathroom, chilling, watching me. And then he's like, I can't sit here any longer. I gotta get out of here. And he ran. He even forgot to flush. No, I'm just kidding. Google. I'll explain what I mean by Google. I don't mean just basic Google search. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this because it's very important for language learning and translation, but very few people know about it. There's stuff that I don't know. I should probably talk to Zeddy or somebody who's good. Usually people with programming knowledge instantly do this stuff, but we all caught up. Yeah, Anna Mellon I do love. do love. All right. So there's the whole bit about the wait, did I miss? I missed the NLP thing. As well, there's a whole rabbit hole to go down to. There's a lot of emphasis on different senses and subconscious feedback, and there's a whole bit about the Native American Vision Quest. Turns out that culturally, Native Americans are likely to have a visual subconscious feedback channel, whereas Europeans are more likely to have an auditory subconscious feedback channel. And there's also an aspect of any mental channel that you tend to imagine with a mental blackboard, voice, body feeling is under conscious control rather than subconscious control. Really? So any channel that you tend to have internal conscious control of. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. Okay. Just wanted to say I watched the interview from a few days ago and I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Super56K. Are you subscribed / are you from Twitch? I just moved over to YouTube. We're trying it out for a little while. I've been streaming live on Twitch for like a year-ish. I appreciate the comment. If anyone is not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. I'm going to be streaming regularly. This is a place where... Oh, why am I in this camera? I guess it's not that much different, but it's got these little things. Basically, it's a place where, you know, to help people stay motivated in their Japanese learning. I think the biggest killer is motivation. I even heard Steve Kaufman say a similar thing. All right. So if he said it, it's gotta be true. But yeah, just essentially guiding people in the right direction. My name is JD. I'm a Japanese teacher. I teach Japanese online. Used to have a thing that linked my website. Let's see if it does anything. Heck no, sure doesn't. Japanese languagementor.com. There you go. But yeah. Thank you so much for the comment. I'm glad you did. What did you enjoy about the interview if you're still here? I'm very curious. I really want to know what people liked the most, or what did they find interesting. Watched YouTube. Watch you on Twitch sometimes and follow the YouTube channel. Well, thanks, man. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. So yeah, this ties into what happens with internal versus external thinking, because thought isn't necessarily verbal. Oh, for sure. I think I definitely agree with that. I don't, yeah, so I flip between silent verbal thinking, internal, and vocalizing what I'm thinking, and when I verbalize a question to myself, I get a distinct. Yes, I can't fully iterate in an intelligent way what you're talking about, but I agree, I think. And I do the same thing. I definitely flip back and forth. You're a programmer. I flip back and forth as well. But yeah, I don't mean to say it's like... I just mean I have noticed a tendency between students that are less verbal, both in general and with their thoughts, tend to be better at input and worse with output. And then students who are more verbal with their thoughts and more verbal in general are better at output and worse at input / remembering. I've seen that, and I kind of see it to be true with both me and David Well at a higher level. His goiryoku, his lexicon is insane. It always has been. Mine, not really. I remember words very well based on experience. And because I've lived in Japan, I have so many experiences related to these types of words. And that's why. Yeah. Anyway, flip it. Yep. I'm using the Japanese app to find what kimi means, and I got, no joke, oh boy. You haven't been more flabbergasted this year. I wonder if that's a translation from The Great Gatsby. What Japanese app are you using? So, I'm a programmer and have been for decades, but I don't have programmer socks. Programmer socks. Well, you better get some, or else how are you going to program? I don't get the analogy, that's all. His learning style kind of mirrored my own, so it was nice to hear his perspective. Yes. And David's learning style is the opposite of mine. Well, no. The way David started, that's why I really love, I'm so glad he exists and that we met and we grew up together in Japanese. Well, he was first, but the app is literally called Japanese. Oh my gosh. Wow. Trademark. Bedtime Jelly Bell. The last video is a really good one. You need to make more videos like that. Thank you. See you, bro. Have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bedtime. Are you in France? Are you France? Français? Parlez-vous français? Je m'appelle Jean-David. Brasil. Pracello. Obrigado. Tudo bem? Tudo bom? Boa noite. It came out. I had to see external processing. Thanks. I did study Portuguese. Did you know that? Did you know that I studied Portuguese for a while? I can actually understand a good bit of Portuguese written, and Spanish, but it's so hard to speak it anymore because I don't see it. Never really could speak it very well, but yeah. Oh, it's a bit of a meme. Okay. Brazil can't be more than what? Hey. People got early bedtimes. You never know. Maybe he got to wake up at 3. Boa noite. Bye. Bye, buddy. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah, his learning style. So David, that's what's so fascinating is like, so with David, 9:37. Sleep well. With David, Okay, 2 things. I can't forget this because I stopped taking ADHD medication, so I know I'll forget it if I don't write it down. I don't have really bad, like AD. It's like the ADD side, but they all call it ADHD now. But I am very forgetful. So, what? See, David versus me, and then what was the other thing? Come on. Gosh dang it. I didn't even talk about it with you guys yet. Shoot. The Google thing. Alright. Got it. I win this time. So I see all your comments. I'll catch up. I promise. So yeah, super. That's the thing that I found pretty fascinating is you felt David was really similar, and a lot of my students are pretty similar to David. Not all of them, but some. And it's harder for me to relate to them. So I was really happy to hear David's perspective so that I could kind of get into his brain more and then those students' brains more. Wish it wasn't so bright. I got some new decorations in the back. You guys want to see? Just I was kind of proud. I got yeah. Let me show you. I wrote it down. I was kind of happy. Okay, so I'll go in order, chronological order. Oh, it's backwards, right? Hold on. Got it? Oh, hold on. There you go. That's so weird looking at it this way. This is what... So weird. But yeah, it's like this really old book that was thrown away. And it's like it's actually from the preschool right next to our house. But it's like explaining like the human body. It's like really detailed. It's like pretty weird. Look at this. Isn't this weird? I love it. It's got like a pirate. It's like this pirate lost his eye because he was fighting with samurais. If you cover your eye, you can't see depth. You don't have depth perception. Attack. Whoa, what is she making? She's making ebi furai. Ebi furai. I got this out of the trash. Isn't this awesome? I got it out of the trash. They threw it away. So I just love the cover. It's old. It looks like kind of Showa-y. I like that. I love Japanese retro. And then I just yeah, maybe I should take that up. I gotta get a better thing. These is like an old 45. Wait, is this 45? The really small one. It's just like some random Enka. Do you guys know what Enka is? Enka. Agarime Sagarime. So it's just like some old Enka album. I guess I'll have to buy a record player. Oh gosh, it's so freaking cool looking. Probably extremely... Wow, it's in really good condition. I don't think it's ever been opened. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's ever been played at all. It's a 7-inch. Yeah, 45. Yeah, I was right. 45. Yep. So it was 100 yen. I just liked the art. It's very cute. Right? It says, what does it say? Imo gara boku to. I can't read the rest. I understand what it means, but I actually can't read it. That's Enka for you. It's like old Japanese. It's like Japanese opera slash. Imagine like 50s love ballads. That's kind of what Enka is. Oh. Wasn't even in the proper sleeve. Or maybe I didn't put it back in the spot. Isn't that cool? And look, it comes with instructions for like how to dance or something. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh. It's also like instructions like how to dance or... What is this? And then on the back, it's like how to rap something. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it too much. Made by Victor. But yeah, it's Enka. Kamino. Aki no yare. It's kind of how Enka sounds. Very like, it's like the mix. Imagine like old Chinese singing mixed with not Elvis, like Johnny Mathis, like old, like Stand By Me. So it's like Chinese opera multiplied by Stand By Me minus minus R&B. So the other one's kind of the same deal, just some other random Enka thing. But yeah. So eventually I'll figure out how to get proper lighting. I also realized that every freaking thing I got is blue. I was like, gosh dang it. Why is everything blue? You can't log into your database? Heavy reading? That sounds awful. Ugh. You don't trust that they'll survive in the post? Japanese postage and people in Japan are very good at postage. So I would trust it. But don't buy something. Do a test. Get like some crappy thing that you care about less. But if it comes from a Japanese person, it's probably going to be very well packed and protected. And Japanese mail is very good. Adam! Hey, you made it over. Irashai. Didn't you say you were going to language school? Some kind of school. I remember you saying something about school. I didn't know I didn't know Enka had a history for political campaigns. That's pretty sick. Remember trying to read a Japanese book for the first time. I ran into way too many problems, like vocab and the different way they phrase sentences. Yeah. Working from home. Well, welcome home. Welcome home. Ooh, I like that. If somebody were to subscribe, you say, welcome home. Welcome home. Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you haven't already liked. Gotta get yeah, so the first time I ever tried to read a Japanese book, I bought like one for Chugakse, for middle school, and it was like, you watched my vlog? Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Baby so cute. Yeah, he cute. He real cute. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that video. Yeah, I remember the first time I tried to read a book. Actually, you guys want to make me read manga again. Yeah. Oh, I should put my manga up there. Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe get a little manga case or something, if those exist. So David versus me, yeah, there's something I need to, what was it? So David was like almost all input, and then he got to Japan, and I think my guess is that he was already really good in many ways. And then when he got to Japan, he kind of just like fixed up stuff. So it was almost like, I don't even know how it, I mean, he really did. Here's the reason why David was successful in his approach, I think. Because David, even though he did input only, he just did so much input and memorization. I don't think he really like overthought or overstudied about why this is this way. And we touched on it just a tiny bit in the interview, but I feel somewhat bad for you guys who are learning right now, who are younger, I would say, because I think you're tempted / poisoned somewhat with over information, with too much information about the Japanese language, about language in general. I think it's maybe a little bit harder to kind of ignore a lot of that stuff. So it's tricky. It's tricky. I think when you're doing that, trying to ignore stuff, ignore stuff, ignore stuff, ignore stuff, ignore stuff, ignore stuff. What was I talking about? Right. There's too much information. So when you're really trying to kind of block it out or whatever. So I would say that's why like a lot of people will be like, how do like this particle, that particle, or like blah, 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 blah. It's good to like have those little like binges where you're like, I'm just gonna learn about this. Why? Because it connects to motivation. Okay. So if you're doing something and it's interesting or fun, do it not because it'll get you better at Japanese, but because it'll help you stay motivated while learning Japanese. Shabao. そうなんですよ。そうなんですよ。It's on a Sunday. You're working at home on a Sunday? Nandene. Why are you doing that? Rest. Yeah, sometimes people don't get to have... Doesn't matter if your day of rest is Sunday. It just matters that you have a day of rest. A day where you're purely not doing any work. Ah, Toki-san! Genki? 元気だよ。こんばんは。いらっしゃい。インタビューどうだった？私のじゃなくて、時の。はい。どうだった？どうだった？ How was it? どうだった？ Baby, first time reading was hard, but I learned so much in just 2 weeks. Yeah. I guarantee you, if I had stuck with my book, I forget what it's called. I think I threw it away. Sorry, random author. Kino, I had an interview. すごい。どうだった？よかった？よかった。Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, those types of things, it really tests your motivation. Yes, it does. Or it tests what you really enjoy or don't do so. You love talking with Jay Scholes, even if you weren't the best interviewer. Yeah. It's just fun. It's fun. I had a great time talking with David. Seriously, I don't think we had talked for real in like 7 years. So it was extra good. Because there was a lot of like, things that we wanted to just catch up on too. That was your first interview? Cool. This was technically my first real interview. But I had done... I don't feel like that's correct. Because I did a job where I just listened to professional interviewers all day. So I really, at least for marketing, so I really got a good understanding of how to interview just from my job. I have to watch the VOD for that since I was at a friend's when you're live. So I did. Yeah. Check it out. I cut out the first part. I got to do more editing on it just to get rid of like little things and cut it down in general. Oh. I guess I should download it first. Well, I did record. I'll check the recording. I did record it while I was doing it, so maybe it's fine. But after you edit a video live on YouTube, can you still download the original? Or I guess you can't. Is it deleted? I guess it's deleted. I gotta be careful. Nerves, fanboying, ADHD. Yeah. It's hard to stay focused. So that's David and me. Okay. Google searching. I think I'll probably... I don't know how long this thought will go. But You can download your own videos pretty easily, but other people's videos, it's a little trickier. I like this song too. I just like this one album. I mean, it's not trickier. You just need to have YouTube Red or whatever it's called. The good YouTube. The GooTube. GoodTube. Everything looks good. Yeah. I don't have it. Because I don't download other YouTube videos. But downloading your own uploaded videos is free. You can just do that from your content page. Which is nice because you can kind of use hint, you can kind of use YouTube as a Dropbox type thing for any of you guys if you didn't know that. What was I gonna say? So Geo, I forget this is Geo or Super. Like, where should we actually use like, if you can't trust Weblio, if you can't trust the dictionary sentences, right? Like, as I was saying, it's if you go to like the dictionary for like your example sentences, it's just very good to tube. Yeah. It's unreliable, and I never thought that. I knew sometimes they're like, it's like, that's a little weird. But then once I started doing a translation job, I realized, I was like, these are bad. So what should you do? All right. So it comes down to what you want. Like, why are you looking up a sentence or a word? Let's just start with there. So, like, just throw out some ideas, okay? So you're like, I want to know more about the word, like, I want to see, is it because you want to see it in context? You want to see that word being used? 皆さんどうですか？その、なんかどういう時に、なんで、pay JD $1 per sentence to make you example sentence. I don't know if you remember, when I first started Twitch, I did have like an option, not an option, but like in my description, my about section, it was like, I'll translate like a sentence for you for $1. I I had that written. No, I'm not multi-streaming. Am I live on Discord? No, I'm not live on Discord. Oh, yeah, just on YouTube. Yeah. Just YouTube. No, multi-streaming is not allowed if you're a Twitch affiliate. Plus, I don't really want to. But actually... No. I think I don't want a multi-stream. What was I saying? Yeah, so what should you do? Well, for any of you who are kind of like already Google, Google-minded. Feel on that? Yeah. Yep. So, the number one thing is, okay. I'm gonna make this into, yeah. Anyway, so the number one thing is like how you Google. So, for example, like if I'm trying to find actually, if you want to learn how to use particles, I think Google is a really good way. So let's just say you have the word ringo, okay? Here, I'll show you in real time. All right, we'll do this in real time. Oh, maybe I should have been using incognito this whole time just for its color scheme. It has the good color scheme. All right, so let's just go to google.com to make it nice and big and special. All right, you guys can see this, right? Okay, so give me a, oh, wow. Look at the suggested searches. That's pretty cool. I actually hate that. But, ooh, otto. Ski. So many weird things. Kakutogi. Interesting. All right, so give me any Japanese word. どんな言葉でもいいんです。でも、リンゴはダメ。リンゴはもう使わないでください。Well, there's stuff you can do to have the chat all in the same chat, but yeah. Are you saying that it? Oh, I see what you're saying. The other chats can't see the other chats. Are you saying that if a sentence is not natural, then it is necessarily bad? If so, why? Sun? No, I mean 日本語で sun? Sun? 太陽. Okay. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. So, you're saying if it is not natural, then it is bad. Yeah, I would say that learning from unnatural sentences is generally a bad idea. And especially based on, I was happy to hear David, because he talked about how he used Anki, and I never really used Anki, and he did. So he said almost everything in his Anki deck was sentences. And that actually lines up. Uda. Oh, you're talking about Uda? Okay, I thought you were talking about the Ora. So him doing sentences matches up with my first Japanese guy who got fluent in English with, yeah, that's what he did too. He said, I just did sentences at the beginning. David, sentences. Me, also technically sentences, but just with a lot of output and in real time. So I think if you're serious, you should not be learning just plain and simple, why sentences? Because nobody just speaks random vocab to communicate. That's like how you skate by if you are like dying or something. Like you're about to die. It's like, kokoro. Even though that's not the right word for your heart, that's like your soul heart is kokoro. Like physical body heart organ is shinzo, right? Different. So it really should be sentences. Right. So yeah, if you're learning unnatural Japanese, you're making it that much harder for yourself to learn how to get good at Japanese or whatever. So let's just try that. So this is how, well, let's start like this, okay? So let's say you guys can see my Google search, right? Google Fill, the fill option is freaking awesome, okay? The fact that you can just try to type Japanese and it'll fix it or tell you what's normal, like what's the most common thing next to Google Fill? What's Google Fill? Like Uncle Google? Is that like Uncle Google? What's the next most common thing? Yeah. And it tells you, right? It says Taiyo no To. I know what that is. It's a big statue. I forget his name. But a big statue created by a Japanese artist in Banpaku Koen. Look at this thing. Banpaku Koen. Look at that. See? I know that, Taiyo no To. And that gives you, that's Japanese culture. And you're like, wow. And then you're learning kanji without, like, Taiyo, right? Taiyo. Okay, what's next? Taiyo Koen. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, Naibu. What's Naibu? And hey, that's the same as Taiyo no To. So you're kind of learning about it, right? You're kind of learning about what Taiyo is just from Googling. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. You know? Just do, right? Taiyo, enter in the kanji, go to Google image. Okay. I get it. Actually, guys, I don't know about you. I almost never, when I'm like looking up the meaning of a word, I almost never use Google search. I almost always, and translation too, very useful for translation. I'm almost always using Google Images, because Google Images, as far as I know, at least please keep it this way, there's no ads. This is purely by like matching algorithm and like whatever. So Google Images is way more reliable and way more realistic. Sometimes it fails, but most of the time it's really good. Like, I want to look at pictures for figuring out what's right and wrong. And I'll really know, right? What's most common. Now, here's the fun part. I'm a math teacher, and sometimes making up silly examples helps the students to grasp the core concept. I know those situations don't pop up in the real world, but it helps to base the... It does pop up in the real world. I don't know about math, but in Japanese, yes. What I'm saying is it's not that silly examples are bad. Silly examples are very good. I used to use them all the time. I still do them because that creates a unique experience. So that connects with experience and pictures and stuff like that. But you are telling the student that it's silly, or you're at least making it obvious that it's silly. And the danger with unnatural sentences on your own is you don't know which ones are silly. You don't know which ones are wrong or okay, because you're not a math. It's like, imagine you were the student trying to find the correct equation, but you don't know which one's the correct equation. And then you choose one that's actually the silly question or the silly equation, and you get it wrong. So that's the danger. That's the danger. So here's how you use Google to learn about particles. Ready? All right, guys, choose any particle. So, you know, wa, ga, o, de, ni, e, whatever you want. Joshi, joshi. Joshi, joshi. Joshi, joshi. I actually don't know the intonation. Naruhodo, ga. All right, ready? We'll start with ga. Taiyo ga. Wow, it's almost like Google knows Japanese based on... Here's the crazy part. Where does Google get this information? Where does Google get this information, guys? Did Google create this information? No. Who wrote it? Who is writing all of these suggestions? Users. What type of users? Japanese users. Yes. I'm not... 別にバカにしてるわけじゃないけどね. I'm not saying you guys are stupid, but I'm just saying it's freaking awesome. It's based on input. So, let's look at... Wow, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. 太陽が、昇る方角. I'm guessing the direction in which the sun rises. 太陽が沈まない現象. Phenomenon in which the sun does not go down. What would happen if the... Can you guys see like the highlighter part? Let's see. Can you see like me highlighting each one? Like a little... Oh, okay, you can... Whoa, you can see that? That's... How can you see that? That's weird. Okay, what would happen if the sun disappeared? 太陽がいっぱい. No idea what that means. 太陽系, shape of the sun. 太陽画像, pictures of the sun. 太陽が暮れた季節. Seasons in which 暮れた, I think it means like go down or like is like less present. I forget. 太陽がいっぱい. Uta. Now we know. 太陽がいっぱい. I was like, what's that? It's the name of a song. 太陽が燃えている歌詞. 太陽が, all these different things. Okay? And now you just learned a lot about ga. How to use ga. Did you type in harrow? I typed taiyo. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, I wonder if you can use IA like Chat GPT. What's that? I will say, hold on. Oh, wait, yeah. No. Yeah. So actually, I'm experimenting with that right now, Andres. Yes, you can use it, and it's gonna be really amazing for learning Japanese. I'm working on it with my cousin right now because it's a little bit over my head. Taiyo. Yeah. All right. So let's do taiyo o. Taiyo o idaku. Or taiyo daku, idaku. I always forget this one. Miru. All right. I got to figure out. So then I'm like, crap. What was that kanji again? Is it idaku? Yeah. But it's also daku. That's why I don't know when it's when it's which. I don't. But miru. Oh, and like you guys probably know, taiyo o miru to kushami ga deru. Right? So there's so much you can learn. And I think it's like particles is a really cool way. Taiyo ni, taiyo o, taiyo de. Oh, interesting. Not many instances of taiyo de. Why do you guys think that is? Why do you think there's not many instances of de being used with taiyo, the sun? Why do you think? 結構面白いと思うんだけど。You don't know? Well, let me tell you. Because there's not many things you could do at the sun or on the sun. Taiyo de implies that somebody or something is going to be doing something at or on the sun. And that's just not really going to happen too much. So you might not be able to make such inferences on your own. But the point is, Google is a really good tool for being able to do stuff like that. So if you're wondering, like, should I use O here or ni here? Rather than putting it into Google Translate, ni. Let's see. Let's see what taiyo ni gets us. Taiyo ni tsuite. About the sun. Taiyo ni hoiro. Sounds like it's from an anime. Let's find out. Oh, some kind of TV. Yep, there you go. Taiyo ni chikai. Close to the sun. That's all that comes up so far. So those are the main ones. And so like, then you can try to add taiyo ni hito ga. Oh, it didn't come out exactly, but like, then if you put quotes around it, let's see. I really want to find out if there's something that has this, because if you really want to find out, oh, is this actually correct Japanese? Then you put quotes around it to figure out if, okay, there's 5 instances of this happening. One is from a blog. Now, blogs are actually probably one of the best indicators that something is true Japanese. It's just some random person typing, right? It's not like, this is probably good, this is probably good. This is a Tabe blog. Now, if you see like Google Books, those aren't too reliable, to be honest. I would not really trust the Google Books type stuff. So, that is that. I am got to get ready for my lesson. Gonna start preparing and making it real juicy, real nice. So thank you guys, everyone who hung out today. Pretty sure all you guys are subscribed. It's just, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's interesting with YouTube. There's less people who watch live at the, I think in general, and then more people who watch it later. So, but my goal is mainly right now is to get up to 4,000 hours to get closer to monetization for YouTube. So praying for that, but I'm not in a rush. To be honest, it's always just fun to talk to you guys, hang out. And yeah, I'm sure over time people get more used to the idea that I'm on YouTube. And I'll have to put something up on put something up on my Twitch saying that I moved to YouTube or something. Arigato. Yeah, こちらこそ arigato. You guys were great. Thank you so much for chitting and chatting. いっぱい喋ってくれてありがとう。ありがとうございます。毎度。Yeah, if you guys ever have any questions, the pinned message in the chat, the Discord, you know, questions, comments, post your food, post your favorite anime, a song. Lots of people like music. I love that. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. And we got to have like a call, like a sign off thing. Good luck on your journey. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. Have a great night. おやすみなさい。